Now, the Queen Sincella, she makes it a point to let me know that God's chosen form and Jesus' chosen form was a human being, and how much you all mean to her. And she makes it a point to let me know that this angelic race of albinos that is white as the screen on your computer when you watch YouTube is also angelic, and that they have all different races that flock to them, for they are washed white as snow. But what I want to share with you today is diamond technology. Diamond technology can do many things. First of all, if you had the technology, you could compress the elements of a diamond to make it 100 to 1,000,000 times more compressed than it already is. It has smaller than microscopic abrasions in it, which can't be seen by the eye, which looks like a pure sheet white glass, but really has them in it, which can be used to hold not only energy but also different forms of information, and be used to pass along different forms of information. Okay, imagine taking a diamond and drilling a hole in it and activating some uranium ore where it is explosive in nature, and putting it in the middle of this diamond and recovering this microscopic hole with microscopic glass. Then what you would have is a electrically radiated diamond, which would give off a different kind of energy from anything that you have ever seen, which is a lot of what these angelic creatures work off of. A new diamond system that I've come up with, you would make a chip, and you would put a diamond layer over it, and the inlays in the chip that send and receive information in megahertz and megabytes and gigabytes would be inlaid inside the diamond and then covered over with liquid glass. Also, the mainframe of the computer will be done the same. The chipboards would be covered in a very thin layer of diamond, knowing that diamonds is the only thing that holds its hardness enough to cut it so thin. And then you would graphite it into it, and as time went along, the diamond hardness would harden up around it, and the glass would harden, and it would be fine. But it is the particles within inside the diamonds that make the diamond so special. They can pass on different gigabytes of different information, megabytes, megahertz of different information through different kinds of chips, radio frequency chips, non-active chips, and so on and so forth. They can do this by using these crystals and patterns. Also, they can store large bursts of energies that pulsate within the granules of these diamonds that turn into a bigger combustion when expelled by a certain piece of equipment. Now, I don't tell you all these things because I want NASA to learn some of these things for themselves. But NASA, let me explain something to you. Your man Aaron, or is that his name, Aaron? It ain't Aaron, but he is right about the electromagnetism furring off the nuclear protons from space. Instead, create you a hydrogen system that has an outlay of electromagnetic and an overlay of a nuclear reactor and particle magnet, that when the nuclear particles come in will expand the nuclear particles as they are used for the blasting system and make it a break-off system, so at the end of this you can break off. You can break the ship out of the hull and send it to Mars or anywhere else if you want it, also allowing you to achieve faster than the speed of light. Okay, now if you combine this system with a radius diameter of fiber optics, solar and reflective panels of a ray of light, then it is possible to get inside of a thick mass of a proton beam that is leaving the star and travel that proton beam, keeping it radiated with the energy of the nuclear formation long enough to travel faster than the speed of light to hit any other planet, depending on how high the radiated organisms are of the nuclear matter. Thank you.